Hi, I'm Bopsto, the Elder Weeb,
And I'm Red, the bald-headed wonder.
and we are. Oh, wait. Who? This homeless guy's back, Red.
Hey, dude, get out of our
Not gonna
house!
lie. You guys keeping the back door unlocked. It's just making my job real easy to walk in.
Well, shoot.
Shit.
Well, since you're here,
Who are you for the people that don't know that
For
haven't watched the
those
first episode?
for those wondering who's talking behind this microphone, it is your boy Peace Walker, but you can just call me Peace.
yeah.
I don't know how this homeless guy got his own mic, but I'm not going to question it.
Yeah, me neither. Let's
You'll
just
be
talk it out.
surprised.
Anyways,
You'll be
well,
surprised the rock going through a Best Buy window can accomplish you a lot.
yeah. Well, P. Since you're here, what did you think of episode 2 of Chainsaw Man?
It was really interesting. I guess the best way to put it, definitely plot structuring. I would argue filler, but I do respect the fact that it does introduce new characters that does push the plot along. But I will say, this anime alone, even for what I consider filler, still has me at the edge of my seat because throughout the whole episode you're wanting him to just go back into the chainsaw form and show all these other coworkers that he's getting introduced to is like, yeah, this guy's actually badass and not this like
Mm-hmm.
whipping boy that you guys keep talking down to. Like he could like spurg out at any moment, and he's not. He's calm and collected for a guy
Mm-hmm.
that's had a crazy life.
It is
So
crazy how
it just
calm
Yeah.
this man is after being basically tortured his entire life. It's
Mm-hmm.
insane. And the fact that he has all of his shit back, even his testicle, man's doing
yeah,
all
dude.
that.
dude's on top of the world.
Healed his body.
He got jam with his bread.
Yeah.
My man's living on top, man. He's living the
Yeah,
good
dude.
life.
So
Well, I'm just saying, if I had been deprived my whole life, other than a slice of white bread, I feel like the first time I ever would have eaten udon with a sausage, man, I honestly I feel like I would have melted.
It would have been crazy.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and on top of the fact he got fed, I will say, yeah,
He
I did,
gets
I
yeah,
did
man.
call this episode filler, but my man is on top of life.
He is
If a
living
woman,
the good
you gotta
life.
think, you gotta think a woman feeding you after you
Yeah,
barking
dude.
at her.
I found
I
it
mean,
hilarious though how well he played it out. Because she's like, "Can you
Yeah,
feed
man.
yourself?" And he said, "Yeah, no, I
no.
cannot. No, I
Actually,
Yeah,
cannot."
dude.
I
No, our
lost
man,
enough blood that you're gonna have to feed me, Miss Sexy
yeah,
Lady.
man. Yeah.
And then he
That's one thing
fucking
I like
whoops
that
at her,
he's
dude. He
yeah,
whoops at her.
dude.
like
Yeah.
like a dog in heat. I'm
Dude.
just saying,
Yeah,
guys,
man.
the man is living the
Listen,
good life.
dude. He's taking what he's got. Even though he's being treated like a dog, and even though in that car ride when they're going, hey, either you say yes or woof or we fucking kill you. And he's having that whole bit where he's like conflicted about, oh man, I don't think I like her.
Like, is
And
she
she
a
just
good
immediately,
person?
as soon as he gets that jacket, it's like, oh, this is the first time someone's been nice to me.
Dude,
I
he's
love
so
that too.
like he goes from this like calm, collected guy to this over sexually stimulated like
Weirdo.
animal creature. Like it's
Then again, I mean, like, listen, when it says if you were in indentured servitude since you were a kid and lived in a shitty old shack, and the only friend you had was a little chainsaw dog, I think
I could,
I think you'd be a little
upgrades, people, upgrades.
this
Yeah, man.
man, this man's just living rock solid in more than one way.
Yeah, man.
Bopsto, you brought up a good point. Like like a scene before this is conflicted. He is questioning his life
Yeah.
choices. What has led him up to this point? Next scene, barking like a dog, getting fed by
Dude.
by the hottest lady in the frame. So
Yeah, dude. Can we talk about how pretty the early morning backgrounds are looking
oh yeah, the
as
animation
well?
is still top notch.
Like, dude, it's awesome.
Looking
It's so fucking
fantastic,
good.
dude. It looks so good.
But yeah, I did want to mention that in the scene where they're getting the food, there is a cut fight from the manga.
Oh.
Oh,
So there's a kid who gets kidnapped by a devil in the manga, and he has to go and fight it while the udon's getting cold.
oh shit.
Okay.
So they just played it
Yeah.
off as he
They
just
they he's because that'd be the moment where he starts to pass out in the mangas after he takes out the demon.
Oh, so they didn't really skip anything, but in a sense,
They didn't. It's because it's nothing too important because it's like a one and done deal. Like as soon as he goes chainsaw mode, it's instantly fucked.
So that fight is filler.
Of course it is.
Got it. That fight's filler.
Kinda. It's just for the sake of this gets sacrificed for something that happens later on in the episode that will cause episode 3 to roll a lot smoother.
I will say though, I can understand why they did that because if you're reading a manga, you need something that keeps you drawn in, keeping you to read.
Yeah.
So like constant fights, keep it going, keep the plot getting pushed.
That's one thing about manga compared to anime. Like
it's like like I was saying, but with animation, you have that
story
structure.
Like a 20. Yeah, because like a 20-page chapter, it's a lot quicker paced than a 20-minute episode.
It is because
you have to.
I'll even give an example. So like I've been reading Fairy Tail recently, and it's just because I've watched the whole thing. Now I want to read the whole thing, and I have all the volumes, right? But I am on volume 19 at the moment, and man, I've gotten to a point in the anime or like in the manga that I didn't feel like I would be at yet in volume 19 because of how fast paced everything is moving compared to like where I'm at in volume 19. That's like almost halfway through the anime itself. And I'm just like, dude, this is crazy. And the fight scene moves so fluidly. And since I've seen the anime, it really helps me structure the fight better in my head of what's going on. So I don't know. There's always just that judicial, like nice thing about watching it.
But when adapting manga, sometimes there are things that have to make cut for other things within it.
I get it.
And this is one of the things where it's like it's good enough of a cut, and the stuff they replace it with is just as serviceable.
Right.
Because I mean, this is still like at the morning after Denji first goes into chainsaw mode. Yeah. So he probably would still be, and he did that shit all night.
Yeah, he's probably still a little woozy.
So he's probably a little anemic.
But
some other interesting things I noted is that Makima, that's her name, Makima, she mentions that Pochita isn't, because Denji thinks that Pochita's just fucking dead. But she's like, nah, like you gave off 2 cents, so he's just living on inside you.
Yeah, he gave you his heart so that you could live on. And he's just watching how you're living and enjoying your life. And I don't know, Denji is just like, he keeps going on the fence of if she's good or not, and then he just goes straight back to, I love this lady with everything of my fiber of being.
It's awesome. Especially after he asks her, well, what's your type?
I mean, if a woman literally says, I love the Denji type, and she's got you barking like a dog,
she's
got him wrapped around her finger.
She has a dingy fetish, dude.
The dingy fetish.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Oh,
she likes some dingy, all right.
I still love his response to like, dude, that's me.
And it took him a couple of seconds too, because it was like, you could almost see like the two cogs almost like meshing together.
Yeah, my boy just keeps getting hit with the horny. Like he just keeps getting
that. Wait, she's talking about me.
Yeah, he just keeps repeatedly getting hit with the horny. Like,
but yeah, so that they're walking out to the HQ, and fucking Denji, his head's just in the fucking clouds.
Yeah, he's
super stoked. Oh man, he's thinking about what she said about him being her type, and he's just living the best life.
Yeah, and then she gets him upstairs and introduces him. Yeah, upstairs. Makes him put on clothes instead of taking them off. So he's very upset.
Yeah, man. It's like, yo, here's your suit. Here's the cool ass aesthetic of this show where it's people transforming into monsters while wearing fucking like suits, and that shit looks awesome. It's such a good aesthetic.
Like an episode of The Office, yet Dwight's got to go outside and fight God. So
what?
Another one of Jim's pranks.
Look, man, I have not watched The
Jim's ultimate
Office.
prank.
I do not like The Office, so I don't get your reference. But
What, you don't like dry humor? That's terrible.
I just don't like
come
The
on.
You
Office.
should at least know. You should at least know who Dwight is.
I know
Come
who
on.
Dwight's the guy with the glasses, right?
The glass. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know who Dwight
But yeah.
is. But
Okay. Good. That's all you need to know.
Let's open a demon, looks at the camera and smirks.
Yeah. So, and here we got, so the entire time Digi thinks, oh, I'll be partnered with Makima. I'll be partnered with Makima.
Nope.
And all of a sudden, here comes this dude, fucking Aki Hayakawa.
Ponytail.
It's like, here's your partner. I'd argue it's more of a top knot, but it's still the same thing.
Okay, so at this point, I want to mention, because Bopsto put something into frame the other day, and I think I kind of hit him with a deep question too. He sent me a picture of this man holding back Denji and Power, right? And then he sent me connected to the same photo. It's what's his name from Attack on Titan?
Levi
holding back.
Yeah, Levi holding back
Eren and
Hanji.
And then in Jujutsu Kaisen, it was Fushiguro holding back. And the whole key point here is that they all have black hair. Yeah. Every last one of them has black hair.
I'm wondering
type with black hair.
So no, that's not so I'm wondering if it's I'm wondering if it's because the natural Japanese hair color is either black or brown. So I always think that these straight man types that are usually like the glue keeping the group together are having to deal with like two fucking crazy assholes.
Oh, and to be fair, out of the whole,
usually they have the natural Japanese. Usually they have the natural Japanese hair color instead of these like crazy pinks and blues and blondes. So I don't know if it's an intentional thing or if it's just like something that's just like an oddly common cultural pattern.
I feel like what it is since his character is the voice of reason, he gets not a dull color palette, but he gets I guess a consumable color palette. Like this is the straight man. This is the guy. Like this is a dude. Yeah, this is the dude that thinks straight. He's not crazy. He's been stuck with these mongoloids in his opinion that are just off the chain.
Dude.
So yeah, he's definitely being portrayed as the straight.
But that moves us into the relationship between these two.
Can we talk about how Denji's day got just a little better? Because not just Makima feeds him early in the morning.
She ties his tie.
She ties his tie.
So not only did this man get dressed by a woman, got fed by one, barked like a dog for this woman, not only gets introduced to his other coworker, but with meeting his coworker, especially once they get into the alley. Oh man, I'm talking about this dude's day is just filled with excitement.
Dude.
Name me a time where you get to kick your coworker in the nuts
until he's dead.
Just look at your coworker with a lot of animosity and go, I just want to do something illegal. This man jumps straight to that, goes for that.
Dude.
It's not even that, dude. It's like he looks him straight in the eyes and he says, he's in his brain. It's like, you know what? It's nuts or nothing, dude. It's
nothing. Yeah, dude. All right. But yeah.
Beautiful.
So they're just walking, and then Denji asks the forbidden question to Aki: Does Makima have a boyfriend?
Oh, and like, that striked a very
Yeah, it's like, okay, we got to go to this alley real quick, and I'm just gonna give you a fucking back alley beat down.
And this man beat the fuck out of Denji. He whooped his ass.
More of a sucker punch.
I wouldn't really call it a sucker punch. He beat his ass. Is what fucking happened.
Denji didn't put up much of a fight, and I know why. It's because because he could mop the floor with his blood. But
probably, most definitely, Denji just sitting there like, yeah, keep fighting. I just know you're jealous, bitch.
There's one neat detail I noted, and that is whenever he's pulling out a cigarette, he pats the pack to make sure the cigarettes are in line before he pulls one out.
Yeah, but a lot of smokers do that though. So
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's a neat detail to put in the animation.
yeah, and I
Is
don't know
that
if
he
you
does-
noticed it either. He also packs his pack before he took one
Yeah,
out,
he packs his pack.
and then
Mhm.
he shoves one up, like pulling it up, like pushing the cigarette up out of his case, like most smokers
Yeah.
do. So I get what you mean.
Yeah, it's just a neat little detail they
The
put
only-
down. But yeah, so he's. Sorry.
A well-deserved kicking of the nuts, because I'm not gonna lie.
Bet.
If someone cold cocks me, throws a cigarette on me, and
Yeah.
spits on the very cigarette that you threw at me, so I can't even have the enjoyment of having a fucking burning cigarette on my
Yeah.
chest. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course he deserves 4 kicks in the nuts.
Then again, you gotta think about Azaki. It's like this dude just fucking comes up. He has weak ass convictions. Like your family was slaughtered by a fucking devil, and this fucking guy comes up thinking he's gonna try to bang one of the top chicks, also the lady who saved your life, and he's just gonna try to live this easy life, killing devils, and you're out here busting your ass. Yeah, you're gonna be a little fucking.
The edge lords acting edgy. Shocker.
Shocker.
You're gonna be a little pissed.
Too bad he's no longer
what's
a man and can never enjoy his parts again.
Dude,
He's probably not having kids.
Dingy gave up one of his nuts. He fucking got rid of both of Aki's nuts.
My man deleted his whole family tree and lineage for the future.
Yeah.
dude.
So
'Cause
after
it's like so hard of a kick.
oh man,
that,
you
like,
can feel it, dude.
Yeah, like he throws up.
Yeah, dude, it's and he does it repeatedly. Like
He
the
does it
same
repeatedly.
level of kick. He's like, it's nuts or nothing.
Like he's
Yeah.
not letting up. What is he kicked like 6 times in the nuts? or
Dude,
4
it was
times?
more than
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was way more than that. Like,
I mean, not holding back at all.
and then does it
Uh-huh.
a second time. he lines up again. And he's like, you just fucking,
Uh-huh.
after this man gets up, punches him, walks around, turns around, he kicks him in the nuts.
Yeah, and that's when he questions why he's getting kicked in the nuts. Like he's already been kicked in the nuts 4 times, and Dingy's going for round 6, and he's just like, "You're kicking me in the nuts? Like you weren't questioning this 4 nut kicks ago?" Like
He's like, you
it's
didn't
taking
Like,
this
you
long.
really do.
He's like, you really did
do
that?
go only for the nuts.
He's like, you really did
And-
that? Oh,
And
man.
then he's just like, listen,
Buddy,
dude, you
you
shut the
should've-
fuck up. I got treated like a human for the first time in my life.
And she
So you
hugged
shut-
me.
I got the udon. I hung out with a hot girl. I'm fucking great right now. You know
I got
what?
a
If I get
chainsaw
to
in my
live-
chest.
If I get to live this kind of life and just have to fight devils, sure, fine. I don't care if I die. So at least I'll die having a nice life.
Oh,
Bobby,
But dude, I like
why?
how heavy this fucking fight is as well.
Bobby,
But
no, it's
look
perfect.
at the photo.
Check texty. This since we're already walking up on the piece of toast,
yeah,
I just
that's
found
good.
something.
That's
I need this
good.
in my life. And for the people that don't understand, there is a piece of toast scene.
I'm
in
gonna
the
put it
second
up. I'll put it
episode.
up in the video. I'll,
Okay,
I'll
okay.
save it and
Oh,
put
yeah.
it up.
Oh yeah, I love that shit. That's great. But I like how heavy the punches are in this fucking fight.
Dude, they're crazy. Oh man.
There's like a lot of fucking weight behind them.
Oh yeah. It's
But,
like they really
so-
carry their fucking punches with them.
Yeah, I will,
In the
I will
end-
say this anime really does, and I know I've brought this up before, but like the mass, the kinetic energy you get that transfers from the anime to you. There are a
Mhm.
lot of animes that mess up fight scenes because it's like I hate to say it, Dragon Ball really loses me on the fights because like it goes beyond the expectations what a human is capable of. So yeah, like a Kamehameha blast that takes out half of a planet. I'm sitting there like, okay, yeah, cool, he's really powerful. Versus like when Dingy punches and it's like, oh my god, the animators really got like the force from the legs
Because
that
it's
transfer
relatable.
forward.
Like you can
It is,
actually do that in real life. You can punch somebody that fucking hard and them not go flying 50 meters across the planet.
Exactly,
like-
exactly.
He punches him. He lands on the
Yeah.
ground. He kicks him in the nuts. The man throws up. That's just how
Yeah,
it
dude.
is.
But dude, Denji, even though Denji got his ass beat, you know what? He won this fight. He won after one final victorious nut kick.
But after all of this, they go trudging and I imagine limping back to the fucking to the thing, and they're sitting before the godmother is what I'm gonna call her.
Before fucking mommy dommy.
Mommy
The
Dommy.
Mommy dommy Makima.
godmother. Jesus Christ.
The trifecta has arrived.
Yeah.
But she just like, can y'all not work together? And they're like, with this nerd? No. And she's
Hell
like,
no, I refuse.
She's
It's
like, I'm
awesome.
running out of nuts over here to kick. It's gonna be just a crotch at this point after a while. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new person.
and he says and she says, well, too bad for you. If you don't take care of Denji, I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Like-
But
Yeah. I like how first she's like super pleased. She's just like, oh man, I'm glad you guys are becoming great friends. And it's just
Bonding
like,
moment.
hell yeah. I am pleased by your dysfunction.
well, at least they fight like brothers.
But then we
Yeah,
get
dude, they do.
But then they go on back to their little homestead, and we get a nice little homey like tidbit from Denji.
Yeah.
He first and foremost on the
He's-
way back, he admits that he got to first base. He got that good smoochy smooch hug.
Yeah, he got that hug.
He got
And
that.
dude, Aki just immediately
He's heated.
What?
He just like he does that one thing that every anime person does when they're shocked. Every hair on top of
Yeah.
their head stands up. They do this quick like
Uh-huh.
straightening
Just
of their
sit there.
posture,
Yeah.
and their eyes go wide open. They're just like, huh?
Copy paper white
I-
just hitting you with the what?
Starts sounding like
Like,
Tim
I
the
like how
Toolman
that's the-
Taylor. What?
I like how that's where there's just a hard cut right after that.
Yeah, to them being in the
It's
apartment.
so good.
And
Yeah.
this man puts 6 different types of jelly on one piece of toast.
Don't forget the cinnamon. Don't forget the cinnamon.
The
Don't forget
cinnamon
about
and
the
butter.
This man put every layer of everything he had in his kitchen on this toast.
Enough to make
And it's
Gordon
like he's not
Ramsay
even being clean about it. There's like just jam and shit all over the table.
Yeah, it's filthy. And he's looking at him like, this
Yeah.
dude never had food before.
He's the
And
best piece of
He's only
pizza.
had like one slice of bread, maybe a piece of meat, but
We
not
get-
too much.
we get a nice little acapella scene with Denji.
Yeah,
And then he falls asleep on the
He's-
shitter.
yeah,
I mean, who
He's
hasn't
just-
been?
he's just-
I have personally,
Yeah.
after a long day at work of being a homeless man, sometimes you just gotta go and just. Sometimes you just gotta take a long nap on someone else's shitter. It is the most comfortable nap.
Yeah, he
dude.
blows up our
Yeah.
bathroom every time he joins us. Just
Yeah,
letting
dude.
everybody know. We have to kick
That's
him
what
out
you-
at midnight because we forget that he falls asleep on our toilet.
Look, I'm sorry your guys'
Yeah.
home interior designer decided to go with really big windows that person can just crawl through. Not my fault. I mean,
We're gonna have to fix that. We're gonna board him up next
Oh
time.
man. But I love this. I love this little montage of his I almost said Jimmy. Fuck, Dingy enjoying the pleasures of his new life,
Yeah, it's really
and poor
really nice.
poor Aki is just having to fucking deal with this weirdo who's just now actually living what he would consider a normal life.
Yeah, he's just like, what is with this dude?
Yeah.
Denji's just like,
Like,
this is
he's
the most
trying to-
amazing fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
He's fucking falls asleep on the toilet, uses all the toilet paper.
He does. He like wipes his ass with the whole roll. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
my question is like, dude, like, at what point did Dingy just start wiping and it was just not like? My thing is like, how do you go through a whole roll of toilet paper like that? Like, I get
Denji
it.
had never been so clean in his life.
Yeah, dude.
He
did
had
a fucking internal cleansing.
Look, instead of having to use leaves, this man had a cushy pillow to wipe his like shit with, and he
Yeah,
took
dude.
advantage of it. He
Shit,
was
dude,
tired of having
fucking-
poison ivy on his butt cheeks.
Do you think he
Hell yeah,
flushed
dude. He
multiple
probably had to
times?
wipe with leaves.
My thing is like if you're having to use a whole toilet roll, do you think you had to flush a couple of times? Because like I don't know about you, it doesn't take much to stop up a toilet, especially as a big homeless man myself.
Um,
Look,
Like,
man, the
Hey,
emotional
it's
roller coaster that is dingy in that
it's.
toilet, I imagine so.
Have you factored that it's a Japanese toilet?
Oh, dude,
It
oh,
probably has. It probably
man.
has better suck.
Oh, better suck.
it's got the
Those
suckies.
Japanese toilets, top tier suck. Best
It's
suck.
also got that. It's also got a bidet on it, probably.
Uh,
Sprays his
Maybe.
booty hole.
And I do want to mention that because we forgot to, even though it's a small thing, we forgot to mention the Nut Devil.
oh, dude, yeah, he did lie.
When they go back to the office after the little back alley brawl, Denji's just like, oh, Aki got attacked by the Nut Devil.
Dude, yeah, I put that in my notes and I went over it. Oh, man.
Yeah, dude.
Please tell me there.
Um,
I know you've read the manga. Please tell me that there is actually a Nut Devil.
there's no Nut Devil, unfortunately.
Oh, there is. We saw
Although
it.
I'm sure there probably somewhere out there that might be the Nut Devil.
Look,
but it
guys,
has
I
not
think
occurred in
y'all
the
are
manga
missing.
yet.
I think y'all missed him. I mean, I saw the Nut Devil, and it was very heavy. Like,
It's called Denji's leg. 7 times.
like the tip of his fucking toes turned into. I wonder if he was wearing steel-toed boots.
Denji's like a fan fiction character. He has a secret second devil that he's not going to reveal.
Oh,
Another thing I wanted to mention about Makima is she has she's obviously very domineering and holds a very high position. I like how in a lot of the scenes she's in, she is like she's either at the center of the frame or is taking up most of the frame.
yeah.
Like it's really good. Like especially when the close up shots, it gets really like claustrophobic because she's just like front and fucking center.
Hmm.
She really does have an imposing demeanor. I will give her character that.
Well, I mean, seeing as
But-
how she's the captain of the whole division, I would imagine she earned that right.
It makes me curious what her power is.
Speaking of that,
she demands the center of view. Like,
Like
also,
don't
Red,
get me
I know.
wrong.
Sorry, no,
what?
you go on. You go in peace. You go in peace.
Like I was saying, like don't get me wrong, I enjoy Denji. I enjoy Denji's power, like the power of a chainsaw. Like any 4-year-old would fucking.
Yeah.
I'd love that. But like, it makes me beg the question. So what it like? I want like I don't want you to tell me. I know you're not probably going to tell me anyway. But I am so curious what her power is. Like I know it's got to be something super fucking broken. And like I'm just at the edge of my seat.
Yeah, you trust me, you'll get to see a good bit of it. But so anyways, another I'm trying to think. There's something else I was going to fucking say. Dang it!
you were
You know,
talking to
I
me
forgot,
about it. You were going to ask me
unfortunately.
a question.
You know-
I was going to ask you, Red. What you? So you got? I know you got a thing for eyes, Red. What do you think about the eyes in Chainsaw Man?
Dude, at
Especially
the very
with-
beginning
with,
of the episode when they're in the car and we see that really
Yeah.
nice checkerboard type thematic, like just view of the eyes, man. Dude, I love eyes. That's
she's
I know
got, like,
Peace
the
doesn't
swirls.
understand, like, because it's an ongoing thing in our anime talks. I am a huge sucker for eyes, especially beautifully animated eyes. Especially like animes like Kakaguri. You got this one. Jujutsu Kaisen does it really fucking well.
I find it funny because all 3 of those are MAPPA anime.
That's because they know what the fuck they're doing with
I know,
art,
I know. That's also those particular manga have unique eye art in them. I don't know if you pulled up what the manga for Kakegurui looks like, but yeah, it's like intense fucking eye art.
Well, I would imagine so. It has to be intense to like showing what they actually do. I feel like that, and there's another one that does really good eye art, but really creepy eye art, but I appreciate it either way, and that's Prison School.
Oh yeah, that one.
That one's a weird anime, but the
Hell
eye
yeah.
art, man, that was back in my weird binge, my weird anime binges. Like,
hell yeah. So we go to the next day, and Aki and Denji are tasked with taking care of a fiend.
Devil hunt.
Like technically
hunt.
fiend hunt. technically Fiend Hunt because
Fiend
there's
Hunt! Fiend Hunt! Fiend Hunt!
and we get the lowdown of what fiends are. They are corpses possessed by devils.
Yeah. So
And
Dingy.
they have no, Dingy's not that because there are other
Dingy's not a
there's another
fiend?
guy.
He's special.
He's not a fiend. No. Fiends are a person dies and a devil takes over their corpse. So if Pochita took over Dingy's corpse, like the plan was originally, he would have been a fiend. But Dingy is fused with Pochita. He's not possessed. It's not possessed. Yeah. Also, if he was a fiend, he'd have a distinct head because all fiends have distinct heads, like they also explain. And we go with this guy where they walk in, they see this dude. He's got insect pincers on his face. He's like a fucking menace man.
This man looks sick. I don't know what you're talking about, but you need to quit talking about my mans that way.
Yeah. He's chowing.
We get Mandible Man for like 15 seconds. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
This man's living his best life.
He's chowing down. He's chowing down on some Freebird.
Who doesn't want to chew on a cockatiel or cockatiel?
He's cockatoo.
He's eating
both
some
birds,
nice
both two
food.
different birds.
Yeah.
Still, like my man was eating like a Hungry's Howie's or like a manwich over there. He was just chilling, vibing, enjoying.
He's chilling.
What, you
then-
tell me you don't eat birds? You tell me you don't like. Sometimes I catch a pigeon. I got like supper right there. I don't know what you guys are talking about. To him, he's 5-star dining. You know, you guys don't knock it till you try it.
Well, I guess
I'm sure, Peace. I'm sure you've seen some of these guys on the streets before.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. He looked like an
I'm
honest.
sure you've seen a couple.
I mean, I'd give him a word.
I'd give him a needle with drugs.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
I do not advocate drugs. I don't advocate them.
What are you talking about? Drugs are awesome, dude. It's just the after effects.
Everybody just got really quiet. I was like, dude, I was joking.
I go from joking about eating birds to now we're talking about like don't do heroin, kids.
Dude.
Just joking. We're just daring.
Scruff McGruff just came up. He's like, "What you talking about?
What you talking about?
Talking about drugs?
I always take a bite out of a crime. Don't let me take a bite out of you. Like, I mean, like
so."
But seriously, don't do drugs.
The dude, like most crackheads, becomes super agitated when he sees the cops.
Look, don't do milk. Drink your drugs.
Yeah, dude.
Shit, it's Buzz. And then like he looks at them and just, like completely freaked out, and like of course like he's Dingy's told to kill the guy.
Yeah, well, Dingy is ordered to get into his Chainsaw Man mode.
That is true. That is true.
But only out of envy. He wants to see him turn into Chainsaw Man.
I love he denies him too. I love how he not only denies him, takes out the guy with his axe. With
one swing. Like
that's what I was about to say. Dingy, like I know he was fighting demons before he was a Chainsaw Man with Pochita. Yeah. But like I'm talking about perfect forms. I mean, like I don't know about you, like slicing an axe through someone's head like a katana through paper. I mean, what is this dude benching? Like what is? I gotta know his swing. Like
logs, tree logs, because is he also cutting down trees?
That's true.
I bet he practiced swing swipes. I bet that's what he did.
Yeah, but so, I think he's dealt with like countless devils before that are way bigger than a normal human-sized fiend.
I gotta get.
And then on top of that, now he just has demon strength. I mean, if you really think about it, he has the strength of the devil. So even if he couldn't have been able to do it, I guarantee he can now. Like,
yeah. But Aki is all like, "Dude, what the hell? Why didn't you transform?" He's like, listen, like, I tend to lose blood, and also it gets really messy. Also, I didn't want to like cause this guy any more pain than he probably is already in. I just want to give him a nice painless death,
out of his teeth.
But and then Aki
he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Listen, take this shit seriously. Those cops out there, they got families. Myself, I'm on some fucking revenge stuff.
Edgy boy, being edgy.
See, what's funny is that he was sitting there talking about how the cops have families and stuff, but the cops weren't in there. Dingy just handled the problem with one swing. So who's the one not taking it seriously?
Mhm.
He wanted
Like I
him to
said,
just turn into Chainsaw Man just so he could see it. That's all it was.
Yeah.
he's just an
Mhm.
edgy boy trying to be edgy.
Edgy
And
Man just wanted a good way
Yeah.
to explain his
And
backstory. That's
and
all it
it's like
was.
well, what right do you have going and making friends with some devils? And Denji gives like this really like somewhat sad response. She's like, well, if I could be a friend with a devil, I would, because I don't have any friends.
Oh, that is kind of fucked.
it
And
is
it's
pretty
like
good.
But then we find out the true
Mhm.
purpose of why he didn't turn into Chainsaw Man.
Save some skin mags. My boy's got a stack of Playboys on the ground. And he does not a
he's
single drop of blood on them.
that means that he saw that shit as soon as he walked. Like that means he has really good situational awareness and saw that and like noticed that on the ground
Yeah, it's
while he was taking
crazy.
care of the
Has his
fiend.
priorities set right.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does.
Can I
Nudie
say
Mag.
that those are some crisp? Those were some crisp skin mags for the fact that he was swiping through the pages and none of them were sticking with each other. So like
Yeah.
those are fresh, non-used skin mags. I mean, for a homeless man myself, that's a win. That's a win.
Yeah,
Shit,
dude.
sometimes all the pages are stuck together. You
He
get like
But
a magazine brick.
with finding these nudie mags, everyone, we have to keep in mind he learned the priority in the life of the edgy man, but now he has found his
Yeah.
own goal
like-
in life.
He's like,
Whoa.
okay, so he's like, shit's pretty
Boobies.
perfect. He's like, shit's pretty perfect, but there's something missing. What have I done? I doubt I could have sex.
Titties.
What's up?
My man's trying to
Tits.
cop
I
a
could,
feel.
I could grab a pair of tits. That should
Dude,
be easy.
It just reminds me of the song Peppermint Creams.
Yeah.
When he like gets into that one side, he's like, "Let me get those."
Yeah, but it's like you go through the that's why I mentioned this in the first episode. So in the 90s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, it's almost always the main character wants to get stronger. He wants to be the best there is. Luffy wants to be king of the pirates. Naruto wants to be Hokage. Fucking Ichigo, I forgot what Ichigo wanted.
Ichigo
Denji.
I think Ichigo just wanted peace.
I think he was like the only one that didn't really strive for power.
He
Denji
didn't
just
care.
won.
Those
He
three.
didn't care for power. He just did his job. I don't think he really just had a solid goal.
And all Denji wants is a hungalarung
No.
dungaroo to rest in his hand
He just
and just cop a feel.
yeah. That's all. That's all he wants.
It's the most respectable fucking goal I can ever fucking say, because I get it, like a lot, like Goku wants to be the best, like you said, like a lot of main characters have that main protagonist syndrome where they want to be the best in the anime because that's how the plot armor is set up for them, versus Denji's just like an average teenager, like, man, I just want some titty in my
Actually,
left hand.
it's funny. How old do you guys think Denji is?
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. He is either 17 or 18.
I'm gonna
16.
say he's at. Aww.
What?
Well, yeah, he's 16.
I was
My
literally gonna say 16.
My man's
Dude.
my man's cleaving through a jawbone at the age of 16. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I stole my elbow out in the shower at 16. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
I respect the man.
Yeah, he at the time of this part in Chainsaw Man, he is 16 years old.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude looks like he's in his 20s.
How old's the captain?
I don't know.
She's a pedophile.
I assume
No.
I assume like 25. No. The age of consent laws are slightly different in Japan.
Japan's a little different. We can't question it. It's two cultures. Granted. Okay.
Even then, most age of consents in the United States is 16,
luckily,
like legally.
Luckily, it's the more socially acceptable. The guy's young, the female's older. So, like, at least we're Ugh, definitely a can of worms right there. But Japan's Japan.
but he fucking secures. He has his goal, and he's ready to set out. But again, that's just what I love about Denji so much. Is like his goals are very like human. Whereas like he just wants a fucking like relationship. He just wants he just wants to be like loved, and that's it.
Yeah, he just wants to live his life.
And like that shit, he just wants that affection. Because shit, man, his fucking mom died when he was young. His dad hung himself after accruing shit tons of debt.
Dude, yeah, his father's a fucking deadbeat, man. I hate that it's
Yeah,
thrown on him, but like you gotta give the admiration for him. He's like he wants a titty in his left hand, he wants a piece of toast that's just got everything on his right hand. He's not asking for much.
yeah,
He's just asking for the simple
yeah,
life.
man.
The simple things.
Hmm. I like
Uh,
how you get a little flashback to Vegeta, and he's like, "No, no, listen, I am taking my dreams seriously." And I like how that's also a dawning of moments. Like, oh, Aki said I'm not taking things seriously. Well, now I have something to be serious about, which is grabbing,
oh.
which is great. Um, but so we were back to the HQ. Denji and Aki are chilling. He's talking about tits at the fucking meeting.
Yeah, he gets a little carried away practicing with his left hand.
Yeah,
Clearly
and
grasping the air.
and Denji is given a new partner.
Yeah,
Fucking
power,
power.
Mama power, baby.
Power.
puppy
So
power.
so so Peace. You might be happy to know. So the voice casting for the Japanese for the sub in Chainsaw Man, most of the people are new actors. Like Denji, this is his first major role. Aki, this is his first major role. Do you know who fucking Power is voiced by? Peace.
Ooh.
She
Power's voice
she's
actor.
voiced by Jo. She's voiced by Jolene.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
No fucking way.
yeah. She is. She's voiced by Jolene. The lady that does Jolene in Stone Ocean. That's her.
Don't Now that
Yeah.
no, you good man, you're making me want to fucking watch the dub now. God, don't hit me with that.
No. The sub. That's for the
Oh,
sub.
for the sub.
That,
Okay,
that's
okay,
that's
okay,
for the
okay.
sub. That's for the
Honest,
original Japanese voice
hon-
track. Is
honestly,
Powers voiced by Jolene.
honestly, point still stands. Really makes me want to rewatch the episode now because I completely missed that. That
Hmm.
didn't even occur to me. Holy shit!
And like I said, for the Japanese vocal track as well, Denji and Aki are new voice actors.
I love that. I
This is
love
their
that.
first major role. That's great.
I love
It's just
that.
because they knock it out of the fucking park.
Like literally, I love when I hear that there are new voice actors on the scene because not only does it open up jobs for more people, it's like it literally shows us new talent because Lord knows it's hard to find someone out there with a good voice. So
Hmm.
you gotta
But yeah,
respect.
fucking Power busts on in, and she is so full of herself. You there, Red?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Right, but yeah, no, she is so fucking full of herself. She gives herself a big ass bombastic introduction.
She said, "I'm power. It's me, bitches."
She really,
She even
she
does a
really
fucking
steals
power
the scene.
stance.
Kicks down the door, just like I'm here. Horny girl. I mean, hyper girl is very, very.
Well, you're not wrong. She is a horny girl. So I mean,
She is.
you're technically right.
Hell yeah, that's great. It's awesome. But and so Denji's like, "Whoa, wait! Why is a fiend with us? I thought we're supposed to kill those." And so basically, it's explained that some fiends might maintain their rationale or are willing to assist devil hunters.
Yeah, but
So power would be one of
they
those
still
things.
want blood and
Yeah.
just what other
Hmm.
fiends would want. They want blood.
Yeah, they want that blood, especially power since she's or you could probably make the connection because of her power, but since she's the blood fiend, she need that shit. She needs a good, nice, healthy source of blood.
Yes.
And what better way to do it than, fucking going out killing demons?
You know who she reminds me of?
Who?
Who
She reminds me of the girl from Future Diaries.
yeah, I can see that. You're talking about the main girl?
Yes, not the
Yeah.
looks, the way she is. Like the way that she moves, the way that she talks, how fucking hyperactive she is.
Hmm.
It's basically,
Perhaps.
like it's I love that anime, by the way, just for anybody wanting to know.
Hmm.
Um
But
Future
yeah.
Diaries, you said, huh?
you not know
Hmm.
that?
You never watched Future Diary?
Dude,
Oh,
I must be just a plebeian homeless man amongst just the
dude, this is
right
such
Yeah,
an
hey.
old anime too, dude.
That's like one of the that was a big one that came out in like the 2010s.
Dude, it was great. You need to watch it. Future
now.
Diaries.
I'm writing it down as
I
we speak.
promise
If
Hold on.
you
you,
if
the
you like a
moment you
better if you
watch it, the moment you watch it, you will not stop watching it until you
I
finish
think
it.
if
I've
you
got like I think I got a red crayon and a Subway receipt somewhere. I
yeah
can write this down.
if you like a battle royale style anime where people have phones that tell them the future, then yeah, that
A
shit
battle.
is pretty fucking rad.
Oh, it's like a battle royale, so they're all fighting each other.
Pretty much, yeah. They have
It's a killing game
It's a killing game to take the king or the throne of the diaries.
of God.
Yeah,
Well, of
of
basically
being
God.
God. They're fighting to be God, and they all have their own secret future telling techniques, and it's super fucking good, dude. They all have their
Okay.
own ways of figuring out the future.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I didn't mean to derail us on the Future Diaries,
Yeah,
but like,
I'm
okay.
yeah,
I'm the one that derailed us. So.
yeah,
No. Now I'm intrigued.
yeah.
Well,
Fair enough.
But yeah,
we'll talk more about it.
Yeah.
so
But
we get another little tidbit where Makima mentions that the division they're working for is very experimental because they're working with other devils, fiends, and so there'd be some people looking to take them out. And if their division gets fucking divided, gets taken down, well, poor Denji and Power are just going to be fucking killed.
I wonder if there's any like I know you probably know Bopsto, but like I wonder if there's any like division infighting. Kind of like how when Fire Force, all the fire stations are kind of infighting with each
Uh-huh.
other. I wonder if there's that like infighting as well. I'm quite curious.
Not really. It's weird. Because we do see some other people from different divisions, but
Okay.
there's not a whole lot of hostility. At least the ones that we see, there's not a whole lot of hostility.
A lot strictly business then.
It's basically strictly business.
Okay.
But so the Makima's like, all right, Denji, you and Power are gonna go out on patrol. So it sounds like fucking one of the worst things you could probably do. But hey, who am I to question the mommy dommy? Who am I to question her?
I mean,
And so
they
she
go
can
out
get
on the
Sorry,
roof
you
to
go on.
patrol, and Edgy Man puts Power and Denji together, and Denji is not happy about it. He is not happy at all.
No, it's Makima put them together. It wasn't Denji. Denji's thinking Aki put them together.
I said Edgy
Oh, it's
Man.
not like you said.
no, I love that.
No,
It's like,
Makima's the girl, the lady devil hunter. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
she's the one that assigned him. Now, later on, Denji's thinking, "Oh, that asshole Aki, he put me up to this." But no, it's very clearly Makima.
okay. I was on that train of thought because I was remembering him
Yeah.
saying that's fair. Okay.
Yeah. But so, dude, I like the animation for Power. She's just constantly running around like a fucking cat or some kid with like fucking ADD,
Dude.
smacks Denji on the head.
she's like,
Nimble as
she's
hell,
like,
too.
find me something to kill. I need blood.
Yeah.
Hey, at least she's straight to the point. You know, she doesn't beat around the bush.
Yeah.
That woman wants blood, and she's gonna get it. I mean, on top, like I know I don't want to like rush this, but like, man, the scene that comes up with her, man.
Well, I mean,
I'm
this is
telling you.
basically the time
dude.
to talk about it. We're here.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
we'll
yeah,
let
to
you
be
talk
fair.
about it, Peace, since you liked it so much.
Dude, just for the pure fact that she takes like a standing 30-foot drop on her knees. Like, look, if I jump off a building, my knees are gonna shatter like plexiglass. I'm talking like there's no. I mean, it makes me beg the question, like, once a human becomes a fiend, it really shows how much more powerful they are because, like, she fucking pulls out this blood hammer and just Goomba stomps this dude. I'm talking deletes this devil's credit score. I mean, gone. I mean, just Control Alt deleted this bitch. Fucking, and it's beautiful. It's like you fucking showered the area in red mist, like a crimson day in a sense, and like you just sit there.
Yeah.
It leaves you in awe because that's all they leave you with. That episode
Yeah.
ends literally right after that. You're just sitting there like, that's it.
Yeah.
It just dangles. It dangles the end title credits on you, and it's just like I want more. And I will give that to this anime. It really knows how to pull you in, push you away a little bit, and then leave you hollow so you're coming back for more.
Mm-hmm.
God.
But yeah, dude, it's fucking great. I also like she's also much like I said, much almost like a cat. She's like gloating about the kill she got.
Oh yeah.
She's
Like,
like,
hey,
did you
look
see
at
that?
this. Did you see it?
The kill's mine.
Fucking. I
And
mean,
in
I
the
would wanna be on-
manga, so you continue, piece.
I was just gonna say I'd hate to be on the business end of her fucking day because Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah, dude. In the manga, she's exclaiming, "The glory is mine." Oh well, she's like screaming like a fucking weirdo.
So like her power is she can use the power of blood and use it as a weapon.
Yes,
Is
she
it
can
her
weaponize her
blood?
own blood.
That's
Okay,
really
Yes,
sick.
it
So
is
that's
her
what I was
blood.
curious about.
that just sounds like something off of Dead Man Wonderland.
Yeah,
That's fucking metal as fuck, man.
It's really fucking cool,
I,
dude.
I like characters with blood powers. Like there's one in Jujutsu Kaisen that has sick ass blood powers as well.
Oh
Because-
yeah, that guy is amazing.
It's
It-
taboo.
The way it gets really
makes-
unique is what it is. Like each,
Yeah, it's like the application of it.
like every time I've seen it, it's been something different, and it's like, how many techniques can you have with blood art?
Who would
like-
have thought blood is so malleable?
I mean, even Demon Slayer has its own version of blood art.
Yeah,
And it's like each
Mhm.
one is so really fucking cool and unique. It's like, this is interesting. So I can't wait. I
uh,
can't wait to see the next episode.
Man, dude, I swear I cannot tell you how hard it is for me just to be like, I want to watch episode 3 so badly, but I want to save it for us.
yeah, dude. Yes, dude, we're in the same fucking boat, man.
Yeah, we really are.
Because like, dude, we're fucking I'm on the edge of my fucking seat. Ed's on the edge of his fucking seat.
Like, we're just waiting. I was so excited to cover
You're-
Mob today. Like, dude, I was
Yeah.
waiting for the Mob episode, and it slapped. So,
Mhm.
but given
Yeah.
that, Bopsto, do you have anything else to say?
Oh, well, it's a really good episode. As a fan of Chainsaw Man and Tatsuki Fujimoto's other work, I'm a pretty happy boy. There's one other interesting manga translation I wanted to mention. That's back at the Fiend bit. One of Denji's excuses after he kills the Fiend with his axe is, well, you see, my chainsaw form looks kind of painful,
Mm-hmm.
and I just didn't want to do it. But no, other than that, it's just I fucking love it. The production on it's fucking insane. It looks really good. It's adapting the story very well. You guys will see with episode 3, but so that fight I told you guys that got cut gave them the extra few minutes to go ahead and get Power's introduction out of the way.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
I guess so. And that way, like, next episode's gonna be killer.
Yeah, because when you guys see the next episode, it'll make sense why they did it the way they did. Oh, before we do end it, I do want to say, what do you guys think of the ending animation, or should I say, one of the other 11 unique ending animations?
Sick. It was so pretty, dude.
Yeah.
Wait,
God,
like each episode has a special title
So
card.
each episode is going to have its own ending animation and ending song.
that's
my-
gonna be so good, dude.
Yes.
How did I
Yes.
miss? Now I'm gonna have to watch the other episodes.
The other episode was just the song with the credits,
Yeah,
Okay,
because it's
It-
episode 1.
because that was episode.
But the song,
one.
so that song was really good.
It was good.
This song is also really good.
I'm
I'm excited to hear what the next one is. I've seen some screenshots from the third ending, and dude, it's looking pretty good.
Man, I wonder where they're gonna go with this, because like now that they've introduced Denji with power, I wonder if we're gonna get some backstory with power. Like,
Hmm.
God, I just want to see it so badly.
Yeah, man.
We'll get
Hey,
to
man,
it.
I'm just saying. Hey, there's that if you're really curious, that manga is right there.
I know that's what I was gonna say. Like, look,
Yeah.
that's how you know when it's a
And
good anime, when it makes you want to buy the manga. Because I'll
uh,
read a book, I'll read a
so
manga, but generally I like to watch. But
Boston
now,
trapped me into
I
the collecting of manga.
dude, once you start collecting manga, it's hard to stop,
I
especially with
went
how cheap manga
I
is.
went so crazy into getting it too.
paychecks
Uh huh.
disappearing.
No,
Yeah.
like you have no idea. I have every single volume of Fairy Tail, and there's 63 volumes.
Jesus Christ.
I
He bought the
also,
box sets, but still, it's still a lot.
Yeah, but like that's just a lump sum payment then.
Yeah.
yeah, it was
You know,
Um.
sometimes you gotta delete half your paycheck for a hobby, but man,
Yeah,
gotta
dude.
respect the dedication.
I
Yeah.
think for
But
my
no.
birthday, I got most of most of the box sets. My wife,
Oh,
she bought like 4 box sets at one time. It was like $300, and
Mhm.
uh, then
But
Bopsto bought the last one for my birthday because where
oh.
I got them, they didn't have it. So he bought the whole like brand new version of the box set and gave it to me for my birthday. I was like,
uh
that's so sweet. It's
huh.
so cool.
Um. So I also wanted to mention this is a good not sponsored, but hey, if we were sponsored by it, I wouldn't mind it. If you were wanting to read Chainsaw Man or any other Shonen Jump work, there is a Shonen Jump app where all you have to
Yeah.
do is pay $3 a month, and you get access to most of their library.
Yeah. And it's actually a really good app. I use it. Bobsto uses it.
Uh
I
huh.
I need to use it. All I'm
Use
just
it.
gonna
Peace.
say, all I gotta say is, look, I'll sell my soul to shill out for some Shonen Jump. Okay, I'll do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I'll
Hey,
So
they're doing really
anybody
good.
watching this, help us get that sponsor. Help us.
Hey,
Shonen
Shonen,
Jump.
I'll sing Shonen Jump's high praises because they're producing some really good fucking manga right now.
I don't even care if you're a cast iron skillet company. We will take any sponsorships.
We will take anything that you have to throw at
Especially
us.
Peace. He needs to get new shoes. They're starting to
He needs to
wear
get his own
down.
house. He needs to get
I
his own
don't even
house.
I don't even have my own lights to keep on.
I
Come
bet
on,
this
like
man. I bet this man don't
Yeah,
even have
man.
Squid. Look, Squidward took his fucking box from him, so he doesn't even have a house now.
it's a comfortable box. Hey, look, do you know how
Oh
hard it is
yeah.
to find? Do you know how hard it is to find a good refrigerator box in this economy? They're all fucking expensive right now. You know how many mortgages a homeless man has to pull? I can't afford that shit.
I assume it's countless. I'm gonna be honest. If you I think you're living worse than Dingy was,
It's
to be
12.
honest.
It is $1,200 a month to have a refrigerator box in New York. That is fucking crazy.
But anyways, does that about cut it for episode 2?
I think it
Yes.
cuts it for me. Bobsto, take it away.
No, what about you, Peace?
You know, 2 thumbs up from a homeless man.
Yeah.
Ah,
yeah.
hell yeah! I'm surprised you still got them.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised you didn't get them chopped off in a
Or at least
drinking
one of
game.
them.
I still got me nuts.
But anyways, I'm Bopsto, the Elder Weeb.
And I am Red, the bald-headed wonder.
And I'm getting out of here because I'm not welcome.
Bye.
Yeah.
Peace.
You just cut it.
I'll find another unlocked window soon.
Peace.
See ya. Peace.